Everything in the universe is either pizza or not pizza. If you work on a farm and your job is to take care of chickens, you are a chicken tender. If you clean up a mess after an ant has already left to report back to his colony, you're essentially making him look like a liar. Control-Alt-Delete to start Task Manager is like telling your computer, I want to speak to your manager. Your dog thinks Fetch is a game that the two of you made up, and he loves you for that. Your belly button is just your old mouth. Adults would go totally crazy if they were expected to share their possessions the same way children are. If you tell someone you haven't pooped in a month, you are either full of crap or really full of crap. Being fat is one of the few things you can run away from. If we are all made of meat, and the sun is a fire that the earth rotates next to, that makes all of us come together to be an enormous rotisserie chicken. Our pets don't seem weirded out that we change color from the neck down each day. The more we flatten the curve by staying indoors, the bigger our belly curve becomes. It actually makes sense that they use physical media in Star Wars instead of digital copies. When you have a ship that can go faster than light, it's probably much quicker to just bring someone a disc than it is to try to email it to them. There's a possibility that no book or movie is fiction. It's easy to come up with a shower thought, unless you are trying to come up with a shower thought. When you're a kid, you don't realize that you're also watching your mom and dad grow up. We laugh at dogs getting excited when they hear a bark on TV, but if TV was a non-stop stream of unintelligible noises and then someone suddenly spoke to you in your language, you'd be pretty ducking startled too. The biggest flex is using mobile data in your own home because the Wi-Fi is being slow. Elven babies have been born in Antarctica, and none of them died as infants, meaning Antarctica has the lowest infant mortality rate at 0%. Most people know so little that if they were transported 200 years into the past, they wouldn't be able to invent anything any quicker. Somebody at Google was just like, yeah, let's just have somebody drive down every road on the ducking earth, and you know what? They did it. There is probably at least one white guy, adopted and raised in China, who speaks English with a Chinese accent and strangers just assume he's a total butthole. Apparently, a lemon is not naturally occurring, and is a hybrid developed by crossbreeding a bitter orange and a citron. Life never gave us lemons, we invented them all by ourselves. Since there are 3,600 seconds in an hour, and most people make less than $36 an hour, their time is worth less than a penny per second. It's literally worth your time to pick up a penny from the ground. Security at every level of an airport is absolutely ridiculous until you get to the baggage claim. Then it's just like take whatever bag you want. This spring forward thing would be a lot more popular if we moved the clocks ahead at 2 PM on Monday. Manuals for TVs are regarded as useless, but in 5,000 years they are as valuable as the Rosetta Stone. It contains the same text in over 20 different languages and alphabets. Thermometers are speedometers for atoms. Smoking kills you, but the actual act of smoking is a very healthy practice. Leave a stressful environment, go outside for 5 minutes, and take deep breaths. Talent shows like Britain's Got Talent become much more disturbing when you realize that it's just 4 rich people dangling money in front of poor people and telling them to dance for their entertainment. A person wearing a suit in a room of people in t-shirts is usually the most important person there. A person wearing a t-shirt in a room full of suits is more likely the most important person in the room. Both concrete and glass are mostly made of sand, which makes skyscrapers just really tall sandcastles. Monopoly would be more realistic if the person with most money got to change the rules whenever they liked. An onion is the bass player of food. You would probably not enjoy it solo, but you'd miss it if it wasn't there. An inheritance is just your relatives dropping loot when they die. Condoms are made by automated assembly lines, meaning robots are literally helping to stop human reproduction. Subscribe and watch my other videos to continue your training in the dank side.